Señores, ¿cómo están? Ya se nos acaban las vacaciones. Estamos acá con mi brother Sheji de Nigeria. Él es un brother que hemos conocido en el hostel, que vive con nosotros en el Mundial. Y hemos ido de fiesta, hemos conocido rusas. Y bueno, ahora, como acá no se habla nada de español, tampoco no se habla otro idioma, solo es el ruso. Y hemos sufrido mucho para hablar inglés. Vamos a tener una conversación sobre cuál es su opinión y cómo le hemos pasado acá en Rusia, y esta versión es el único video que posteamos en inglés. What's up, my bro? How you doing?
Oh, morning, my nigga. How you doing? I'm Sheji from Nigeria, and I'm hanging out with a friend from Peru, and it's been a very friendly person, and I'm beginning to liking Peruvians because they have a very good culture, and Nigerians and Peruvians, I think we have a similar culture. Well, I'm just hanging out in Moscow, the biggest city in Russia. My experience in Moscow has been awesome, and I think Russians for now, maybe because of the World Cup, they've been very friendly to foreigners, and we've been having fun with them. Oh, well, I think my next vacation will be in Russia, but probably during the summer.
Yeah, my bro, because we hear it a lot of times that Russia is very cold, you know, have low temperatures, and we are in summer, but it's still raining. You know, we have to be like with a lot of clothing, and maybe we only can be or can stay here in summer because it's so very difficult. Now, and what do you think about the Russian girl? The important thing is here, because we know, you know, we saw different girls. I never in my life see so much blonde girls. No problem with your wife, with your family. We're respecting only your opinion.
Okay, well, I just have to be candid and sincere. I think Russia has got beautiful blonde girls. You know, they are very pretty, and they look so many stunning and very, very beautiful. But you're the guy, you need to be very careful because the cat's not thinking you're going to spend much on those girls because of their beauty.
Yeah, it's complicated, no? Because nobody speak English, nobody speak on other language. You have to be speaking in Russian, and nobody understands Russian, no? For example, in Peru, it's impossible to find somebody who speaks Russian. Maybe in your country it's similar, no?
Oh, well, really, I don't think I have that as a barrier because this is my 14th day in Russia. I came with my translator, so most Russian girls I see, I talk to them with my translator. And,
you only have to talk with them.
Been really spending much on that.
It's complicated. Yeah, I meet a few girls and I only speaking with the translator, and it's funny because when I was in party and with my cell phone goes without battery, I cannot speak anymore. You know, it's so complicated. But I like Russia because for us will be had be a good experience. People who will be very friendly with us, and I really like so much things of Russia. For example, there has a lot of places to visit in Moscow.
Yeah, like the tower, and I think on the Guinness Book of Record, the Ostonskino Tower, which is the highest tower in Europe.
Oh, really?
I was there like a couple of days ago, and my experience there was awesome. It's a very great adventure. I was there with friends from Bulgaria, from Australia, from the United States, and I happened to be the only black person. So I was like a king amidst of them.
Yeah.
So I want to advise you to come to Russia, and if you come to Russia, you need to visit that place.
The tower.
The tower.
I will go with you maybe in a few days because I have only 8 days from now to stay here in Moscow.
Okay.
And another thing that I saw is maybe we are really strange here, no?
Yeah.
Our clothing, our kind of skin.
Yeah.
Last time when you clothed your Nigerian typical clothing,
Yeah.
everybody loves you, my bro.
Honestly, all eyes were on me. They were just like, "Oh, this guy, you're from Nigeria. I like your hard feet," and I was like a king in the midst of them.
Yeah, and I have to, use my typical clothing of Peru also when we are visiting the Kremlin.
Okay.
Because we have to, you have to be different here. You have to transmit your energy. I think the Nigerian people and South American people, Peruvian people are very similar.
Well, very similar.
We've been in party and we are crazy, both of them.
Honestly speaking, well, I think because of the character and the behavior you exhibited, I think I'm gonna visit Peru someday because we have similarities.
You are invited, my friend, and you are.
I'd love to visit Chincha. Yeah, Chincha.
You have to win in Chincha.
Chincha.
You have to eat gato.
Yeah, gato.
And you have to say everybody arrecho, bro.
Arrecho. Let me just eat pecho.
My friend,
My friend is learning a lot of words from Peru. He's a new Peruvian now. But I want to say something. You're a mechanical engineer.
Yeah, I studied mechanical engineer, and at the same time I was certified as an engineering technician with Institution of Mechanical Engineers in London, and hopefully in the next 12 months I would be upgraded to a chartered engineer.
Oh,
So I'm really working on that, and you know.
so
it's
you will be
capital
millionaire in a few years.
Well, hopefully,
Why not?
Hopefully, I'll be millionaire. But now I think I'm making sacrifices, going around the world, visiting different mechanical firms, just to ensure that I upgrade my skills and expertise.
But for now, you're millionaire with your personality, bro.
Yeah,
Because we meted a lot of people from Mexico, from Peru, and everybody loves this guy.
Oh,
yeah. I really enjoy. And I
I'm
think,
blushing.
yeah, I think that we are like, not normal people in our country because have you seen? No, there is not much Peruvians crazy in Moscow making videos, hanging out with the people, and I didn't see many Nigerian people who enjoy so much the life and the trip like you, bro. Yeah, and we have to, make another trips. Maybe I can visit you in your country, and you are invited. I saw you a lot of times to my country because we are very friendly, and we like so much the foreigners to visit us. And so, for example, in Peru you have cities who has more foreigners than local people.
Oh,
Like
what city?
Cusco, Machu Picchu is a typical city.
Cusco, Machu.
Cusco
Cusco.
is a city.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
city
yeah.
in Peru.
And has a place. You hear it, Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah, it's like a mountain of the Incas.
Wow.
And when you go to Machu Picchu, it's incredible because you find more foreigners than local people. Yeah. It's a mix of culture. You have to
So you
visit.
have so many tourists there.
Too many. So, my bro, next year, next summer, you are with the desire to come back to Moscow, to Russia, or you not going to plan to come back here?
Well, as I said earlier, I think Russia is better to visit during summer because you've got good weather. So it's part of my plan against next year to visit Russia, especially in Moscow, and hopefully I can also go to St. Petersburg because from research I think St. Petersburg it happens to be the most beautiful in Russia. So my next vacation will be in Russia, Moscow and St. Petersburg.
Oh, my friend, I hope that I can learn Russian because it's the only problem that I have here. I meet a lot of people, friendly people, but the only problem was the language.
Well,
Yeah.
regarding the Russian language, well, I just said I've been trying to learn one or two things about the language, and it's very easy to learn. I learn very fast, and I've been able to speak in Russian language with Russian girls and Russian guys. Like if you want to say good morning, it's just Dobry Utro, morning. And if you want to say good afternoon, it's just Dobry day. You know, you want to say good evening, it's just Dobry Vinish. And you want to say good night, it's just Dobry Noch. You know, you want to tell the girl that, okay, how are you? Like Kadila. You know, that means how are you? Then a response should be, oh, I'm fine, that's Precasna. And if you want to tell a lady that, oh, you're very beautiful, you can just tell her that, oh, baby, you're Precasna.
Yeah, no, you.
Also,
Really
learning the language has been very, very interesting.
Oh, bro.
And I want to learn further so that I can come here and, relate with them with ease.
Why not, bro? We have to enjoy our life because we are young. Now we are traveling. We are meeting a lot of places.
Yeah.
Places that I never in my life think that I will visited, like Moscow. And please tell to the friends of Peru, of the Latin American crew,
Okay.
how was your experience in the World Cup? Is good to came to a World Cup or not?
Well, my experience during this period, I mean the World Cup period, has been a great one, and I would love to advise other Peruvians if you want to go places, come to Russia, because well, for now, Russians have been very, very friendly. I don't know, maybe because of the World Cup or because of the fact that they have more foreigners here. But my advice to all Peruvians that just come to Russia and have a great feel.
And have you been problems with the food? Because many people thought, oh, the Russian food is not so very delicious. Yeah, I think in your country you have delicious dishes, no? Here
Well,
you have problems or not?
Yeah, I think I have problems with that. But,
Because I saw you trying to cook
the Russian meals here are not that tasty to me because they are not African dishes. So I've been trying to go to market myself and buy some foodstuffs, get to the kitchen and make food myself. So it's not been very easy.
Yeah, but we are enjoying our trip similar. We have 8 days from now. I want to thank you, my friend, because you are a very good person.
Thank you.
Have enjoyed my trip similar, and we've been to the World Cup, to the Nikolskaya places. Now we have to go to the Kremlin.
Yeah.
And first I met a Peruvian friend with you. And now you are my best friend here in Moscow.
Thank you.
Yeah, so my bro, we have to enjoy the world and we have to meet.
You gotta enjoy the world.
Yeah.
And I hope to see you some other time.
Of course, my bro, our life will meet us together someday in another place, another crazy place. And we have to be like now. We don't have to change, because there is our experience was so very fun because we are like that. Yeah, I think so.
Spasiba!
Spasiba, my friend!
Pashausta! Bye!
Muchas gracias, amigos. Hemos estado aquí conversando en inglés. Ya sé que mi inglés no es tan bueno. I have not studied English, but I try to talk, as I can. But I really enjoyed, my friend. Y estamos acá muy felices de estar poder en Moscú y de poder transmitirles toda esa energía, esa vibra. Y se conocen personas increíbles. Se conoce gente muy buena, muy linda, como mi friend Sheji. Y él se va a visitar Chincha pronto. Un abrazo.
Arrecho.